Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Entrepreneur, and we are going to do another little unboxing for a Blu-ray 3D that you cannot get in America, and that is Onward. Now, of course, Disney and Pixar will be releasing Onward on disc in America. I don't know if they have yet, to be perfectly honest. That's what happens when you import them. You kind of lose track of the American releases. But Onward, not gonna lie, not my favorite Pixar movie. It's funny because I've been like begging Pixar, like, Toy Story 4 is fine. Cars 3 is actually better than I thought it would be. And I don't even mind Monsters University. Didn't like Finding Dory too much. But ultimately, I was getting really tired of sequels. So I was like, Pixar, can you go back to making like original movies? And they finally made an original movie. And I didn't like it that much. I'm sorry. I know that seems like asking for the moon at this point. But I didn't like this too much. I mean, I was surprised by how good the ending was, but it seemed kind of weird to make a fantasy movie where fantasy wasn't really a big part of what was going on. It just seemed kind of strange to me. So anyway, but this movie also got hit pretty hard, so I'm a little sympathetic to it. Even though I don't think it was a great movie and I don't think it was ever going to be one of Pixar's major successes. This film, unfortunately, had the misfortune of coming out like a couple weeks before the coronavirus really started becoming a problem in America, which might have contributed to a less than stellar opening weekend. And then like a week and a half later, the theaters were closed. And then it was put on digital and Disney Plus. And I know people were saying like, well, I guess everything's going digital now. No need for physical media. Well, nope, it's still coming out in physical media. And this is a 3D version of which is going to become a very little seen version now because it wasn't in theaters very long. And we're going to look at this. So this is a Steelbook edition. I got it from Zavvi. And I like the cover. It kind of shows like one of the characters. I think it's the older brother's coat with like the little pins on it. I think that's kind of a nice little touch. On the back, I love this. Pixar's best film in years. And it's like, well, let's not get carried away. And, even this image, you can kind of see what the problem is. It's like, look, fantasy creatures, modern day settings. There's just something about that really didn't appeal to me. So anyway, let's open this up and let's see what this looks like, since a lot of you probably won't be importing this. So let's take that out, throw that over there. That's very nice. I like how the pins have their own little layer. That's pretty neat. This is what the back looks like. Dad. If you open it, like, oh, that's a nice touch. That is a very nice touch, having the characters on the side. So if you open it, then there you go. That's pretty neat. Now let's look on the inside. And here's the feature disc. It's just a regular Blu-ray. Let's see if I can safely take it off. And there's the 3D disc. Most of you will never ever see this in your life. It's hard to get this out. Like, I don't know why this is so hard to get out. And the inside is basically the picture that was on the cardboard backing, which, I'm going to be throwing that away. And chances are, if you end up getting it and decide to open this, you will also throw that away. This is actually one of, like, I will say, I'm kind of glad how sturdy these are, because most of the time when I get a Steelbook, one of the discs come loose. I have a hard time seeing this becoming loose. So anyway, that is the Blu-ray 3D Steelbook edition of Pixar's Onward, a movie that, again, I didn't particularly care too much for, but it still deserved a better shake than what it got in theaters. So anyway, that's where we're going to leave this video. I'd like to know what you think. Do you own this? Would you want to get this? Let me know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.